Hello from the future. So this video is totally different. We got up to a few things in Mexico City. They didn't really fit into any particular video, so we kind of just created a video of a couple of random things that we did.
Yeah, just things that didn't really, need its own video, but we wanted to share these with you anyways, so we decided to do this. We're currently sitting in our Airbnb in Oaxaca City, so this is like 2 to 3 weeks later from when these events actually happened. First thing is we decided to get a couple of tattoos, something that we've been wanting to do for quite a long while now. We've been thinking about tattoos for forever. We actually almost got them in Medellin, Colombia when we were there, but we were at the tattoo shop and weren't getting a great vibe off of the shop. It looked clean and everything and had really good reviews, but their spoken English was very, very weak, and so we weren't able to properly, articulate the ideas that we wanted and discuss those with the tattoo artist, so we walked away from that one.
And also they had some weird pricing. They said if we paid on a credit card, it was 10% surcharge or something like that. And
pretty steep.
It's pretty steep, but also it seemed like a huge ripoff. So we're not sad that we walked away from Medellin.
Yeah. So anyways, while we were staying in Mexico City, we did find a good tattoo shop. Went in, chatted with them, and ended up booking our appointments and did our tattoos. Now, my tattoo was something that I wanted basically to commemorate this trip around the world that we've been doing.
And mine is to basically commemorate a majority of the animals that we had together in the time that we have lived and had a house. Now, it doesn't incorporate all the animals, that
because there's been a lot.
It would have been a lot, but maybe eventually I'll get like little tattoos of the other ones. But this is the dogs and cat that we had for the majority of the time that we were together. Same with the snake.
Anyways, that's enough talking for now, so we hope you enjoy this video.
We are Cory and Wallace, an early retired couple on a full-time journey around the world. With a passion for exploring new cultures, discovering hidden gems, and enjoying delicious local food, we are on a mission to experience as much of the world as we can.
We are currently at Subterráneo Tattoo here in Reforma. I think we're in Reforma. And I'm about to get a souvenir.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit.
Sit around and stuff.
Yeah, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work cause my boss is a jerk and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life cause I don't feel alive and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute. I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning. And this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
All done. That looks awesome.
You can do anything, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
So while we were talking to the tattoo artist, the first day that we went there, we got a really good vibe from the receptionist. However, when I finally got like the first rendition of my tattoo from my tattoo artist, it was not to my liking, and I expressed that and I gave him like a couple ideas, and I was not getting a good vibe from the actual tattoo artist that I was working with. He didn't seem to understand what I wanted, didn't seem to know how to incorporate them. Basically, just didn't seem that interested. So I ended up actually just canceling my appointment altogether. And then they reached out again the next day with a different tattoo artist who had created like 3 or 4 different tattoo ideas. And I fell in love with one of them, and so they won my business back.
It's the next day, and it's my turn to get a tattoo. So mine's a lot bigger, and it kind of incorporates all the animals that me and Wallace had together. So yeah, it's gonna go on my leg. I had to put on numbing cream, so it had to sit for like 45 minutes to absorb. I can barely feel my legs, so I'd say it's working.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you, but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, baby.
All right, Cory's tattoo is about to start. Can't feel that at all? Nice. Well, hopefully that numbing cream lasts a while, because you're going to be there for about 8 hours.
Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away.
It's about 8 hours later now. It's 7:30 in the evening, and it looks like we're just putting finishing touches on Cory's tattoo. How's it so far?
I love it. The numbing cream really actually worked. For the most part, it wasn't too bad until I started going over spots he's done with a million times.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. I guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Several days later.
So we were just walking on the way to the grocery store, and we came across this stray dog sitting on the sidewalk, and that's Alicia, I believe, who's Mexican, and that's Mike there in the hat, who's Canadian from Nova Scotia. They were trying to catch this stray German Shepherd, and were having trouble. Apparently, Mike tells us they'd been following him around for 2 hours this morning, and the dog just kept
staying just ahead of them. So Cory and I stopped and tried to help, and Cory, being very experienced with this kind of thing, was able to get that leash on the dog. We are now currently walking him to a animal rescue, animal shelter, so that he can be checked out by a doctor. Okay, so happy ending. We brought the German Shepherd to this vet clinic here behind us, and basically almost immediately the owners showed up because they'd been in contact with all the vet clinics looking for their dog. The dog's name is Duende, and the owners lost him about 3 days ago. And that was a very, very happy, beautiful reunion there. The owners were crying because they literally just, I think today or yesterday, lost their other dog, Keisha, a boxer. So they were just crying, and they were so happy to have their dog back.
Yeah, and I think he was like 10 kilometers from their home.
So he'd gone quite a ways in the 3 days. But anyways.
Yeah, the dog told us the whole story. As soon as he saw them, he was
clearly their dog.
Yeah, so yay. I love happy endings like that.
Yeah.
So as you can see, just a couple random things. That was a great ending with that stray dog. It's rare that a stray gets picked up and gets back to its owners so quickly.
At least that's what Mike says here. With my experience being in a small town, that is usually how the story ends. Maybe not quite so quickly, but I'm so happy it did.
Yeah.
But it ended up forming a very strong relationship with Mike, so we're very happy about that.
Yeah, since we filmed that little clip, we've hung out with Mike 3-4 times.
Oh, I think it was more than that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
In the couple weeks after that, Mike also is currently in the process of rescuing another dog that he found on the streets named Sammy, and so we took Sammy for walks with Mike. Sammy's still currently at the vet's office there waiting to be fixed, and he's got like a leg injury that's waiting to be done as well when he goes under anesthesia. But yeah, it was great getting to know Mike, hang out with him. Also Mike's other 3 dogs who are awesome as well.
Yeah. But yeah, no, this was by far the most random video that you'll see from us. Probably not in the future. But yeah, this is just like some of the everyday things that don't always make it into videos, and we thought we'd share.
So anyways, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please thumbs up to give us a like, and make sure to subscribe.
And join us in our other videos for more adventures. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring.